swing, swing, not today, swing, swing. Hi, Mama.
Hi everybody, welcome here. This is my 36-week update with baby number 7. In this last week, I have been mostly just trying to get food prepared for after the baby is born, because I like to make sure that our freezer is stocked so that I don't have to worry about doing as much cooking and baking and whatnot right after the baby's born. So that has been my last week. I've been trying to meal plan. I am terrible at meal planning. I don't plan meals. Anyway, this last week I didn't actually get a lot frozen because I did so much on the weekend, which I believe I talked about in my last video, but yeah, I didn't get a whole lot frozen. I did make extra of certain breakfasts so that I could freeze the remainder. The thing is, our family is large, so we eat a lot already, so making extra of any one thing at one time is actually difficult. So I did make extra oatmeal, for instance, and for some reason that day the kids were not as hungry as usual. Usually the amount of oatmeal I make, they eat all of it and there's nothing left, and maybe a little tiny bit left, but yeah, this week when I made oatmeal, they didn't actually eat as much as I was expecting, so I had made extra and we had a lot left, so I froze the oatmeal in muffin tins, and then once they were frozen, I wrapped them all singly, put them in a plastic bag and back into the freezer, because we found out that with going to the hospital, because of all of the stuff that's going on right now, my husband will not be allowed to leave. Usually he comes with me. He's there with me while I am laboring and then delivering, and then he's there for a while after the baby has been born. He kind of just stays there with me for a bit, and then he goes off and he gets himself some fast food, or he goes to my parents' house and picks up something to eat there, or whatever, depending upon the day and how everything is. So he won't be allowed to leave the hospital room. Like he can't even leave the room, except for once every 24 hours, I think is what they said. Depending upon how things go for me, I want to make sure that we have plenty of food for him, because the hospital will provide me with meals, but he has to get his own food and he's not even allowed to leave the room. So how can he do that? So I had these little, oh, they're so loud, they're having so much fun. So I have these little muffin sized oatmeal things now. They're frozen. I don't know that we have access to a microwave, so I'm hoping that, I know there's a fridge in the room, it's just little. We're gonna have to pack so much more stuff than I usually do. We don't pack a lot to go to the hospital usually. I don't see that as being very necessary, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna actually need to pack a suitcase, which is odd. I've been trying now, I've been writing out ideas for meals and food things and snacks and stuff that we can bring along, because I'll probably want some snacks too. I usually ask him to pick me up something. As for symptoms this week, it's pretty much the same as I've had for the last couple of weeks. My legs feel really heavy at times, not all the time, but at times. My heart rate has gone up quite a bit. My resting heart rate used to be below 70 beats per minute. And it is now, according to my Fitbit, my resting heart rate is now up to 83 beats per minute regularly, which is a lot higher than I was expecting. I know that the heart rate does increase in pregnancy because you are pumping more blood, you have more blood in your system in general. But yeah, it's been interesting. I have had the start of some different movements now from the baby. Like, I'm feeling a lot more shifting movements from before, and it's really beginning to hit home that we're going to be having another baby soon. I actually recently made a video that I posted on my channel here. I did it on my phone. I usually do all my stuff on my laptop, but this one I actually did on my phone. I had a video editor that I found just of some just some quick little things that I did this last weekend for this area of the nursery baby room area. We have a corner. We have a corner for the baby in our bedroom. So I still have a lot to do. I want to get the light fixture out of the cradle and actually get it up onto the ceiling. That's something that my husband has to do because, well, I don't really do the electrical at all on a regular basis. I did put up a shelf, really proud of myself for that. It's not hard. I put up lots of shelves before, but for some reason the idea of having to put screws into the wall, I just don't like it. But the nice thing with this one is because the type of shelves they are, they can mount directly into the studs. I do not like mounting shelves without having them go into studs. I don't like it. This last week has been pretty uneventful besides trying to plan and prep for actually trying to get ready for the baby. So I'm actually working in the room and I've been actually looking at baby names. I only started looking at baby names this week, you guys. It's ridiculous. I hate trying to figure out a name. I'm not good at that. And my husband doesn't want to look at name books and stuff. So he basically goes, oh, just find some names and I'll see if I like them. So I'm a very indecisive person. So I have a piece of paper. I was just like, let's find names from our ancestors and see if there's any good ones in there. And I just wrote a bunch of names down and let's find names that kind of match with our current kids' names and just wrote a bunch of names down. And we don't know what we're having. So we got a stack of girl names and a stack of boy names. And I'm like, I don't even know. I have been really tired this week. I've been wanting to nap a lot. Even just trying to keep up with the regular routines has been really tough for me. I'm just really tired and I'm heavy, I'm bigger, my belly is in the way. This weekend is actually Thanksgiving here in Canada. So he bought a turkey and we roasted it. We have a convection oven. So it's really nice because it was done in 2 hours. But then I got the potatoes and the sweet potatoes ready and he did the vegetables and the gravy and stuff while I was making a pumpkin pie. And oh my goodness, that pumpkin pie took a lot longer to make than I was expecting. But it's done. It smells really good. We haven't eaten it yet. We've eaten lunch. We've eaten the food. Pie was still in the oven. So I gotta make whipped cream. And then we're gonna have pie a little bit later on today. So I'm very excited about that. I'll show you guys my belly. Getting up has been interesting. So I'm sticking just straight out front. I mean, I've definitely gained weight in other places. Baby is just like right out there. And this area sometimes hurts a bit. Baby is moving. I have actually been able to get a little bit of video of the baby's kicks and stuff. So that's been, I have a really hard time getting video of the baby moving. I feel like they just know. They just know, oh, we got a camera out now. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to sit here and smile or something. I don't know. Because yeah, I've always had difficulty. I've had it where I could see the baby, like my whole belly is just moving. And then I grab the camera to take a recording of it and stop, like nothing. Just nothing. I got a month left. I got 4 weeks to go, give or take. Probably an extra week than that because usually that's how it is. My daughter has been bugging me though, saying, what if you're going early this time, Mom? I'm sitting there going, I've never been early. I've never been early. That would be very odd. I don't think I would know I need to go in if all of a sudden things were to start early because I would not expect it. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you all have a very blessed week.